Good morning, my lovely viewers. I hope you're all well. Okay, block paved driveway to do today. This is a slightly odd driveway in that it's sort of like a driveway joined to a sort of patio area, and there's no clear border lines. So let me turn you around. Okay, so this is the drive. Turning black. So weeds, a few weeds, lots of moss in the joints. Right, bit of algae down the bottom of the fence, we'll get rid of that. Right, so clearly there's a fence there, but it's sort of joined. Where's the border? I'm assuming this is the customer's border, but then do I just clean up to there and leave that? And then the border just disappears here. So what? Do I go here and up there? Or do I stop in line there and leave that? And it's just going to look weird. So what I've decided I'm going to do is I will clean up to here and then go along there, because that clearly is a public footpath there. So I reckon it stops here. So I'll get all along that line there. I'll just follow the line. Get rid of that algae while I'm there. Also, so that's the neighbour's van. Nice van, that. So I'm assuming these are sort of like indicators of their parking space. So if you follow the line, sorry, bins in the way. So there's another one. There's another one there, quite faint, you can't really see it. And then that stops. See, so it's like an invisible line. So I'm going to have to be very careful with that and make sure I get a nice, neat, straight line. I've got some boards. I use scaffold boards to get my equipment in and out with. So I'm just going to use them to get a nice straight edge. Anyway, so we've got a bit of a black blob there. This is clearly where the car parks, but it's protected anyway by that. So this isn't going to look as dirty as out there. And then where it's not protected, filthy again. Okay, so customer doesn't want me doing that. So I'll leave that well alone. Okay, that's enough of the intro. Let me get my equipment out and get cracking. Oh, guess what? It's okay at the moment, but it's predicted rain at midday, so I don't think I'm going to get the sound in this. I may not even record it, but yeah, I'll certainly try. So, a little bit of a surprise. If you were to just look at this block paving, I would just assume that this is just a standard bit of block paving that requires sand. because it's so full of moss, you can't really see anything, you can't really see the joints. So, but now I've started cleaning, look at the size of these joints. This is permeable paving. This requires grit. Those joints are way too wide to be sanded. Yeah, this actually works in my favour because I've got a load of grit at home, and you can put grit down in the rain and when it's wet. So yeah, this is good. Happy, happy days. Right, enough chat, let's get on with it. Right then, people. I did wonder whether, because, okay, sometimes with block paving, if it's not been laid very well, you'll find certain areas where the joints start to come apart and there's quite wide gaps. It's not uncommon to see that. So I did wonder, was that what I was looking at there? Even though it looks very neat and uniform. But now I've done the rest, it is completely the same everywhere. Look at the width of those joints. They're very wide. They are too wide to be sanded. You'd lose masses of sand in it. This is permeable paving. I'm 99.9% sure. Look, and even if I'm wrong, and it's not permeable paving, the grit isn't going to make any difference. It's basically just large particles of sand. But if I sand that, and it is permeable paving, I'm going to ruin her drainage. So I'm definitely putting the grit back in there. So let me just show you something. This is standard block paving. I know it's not clean, so you're not going to be able to see, but look at the, there you go, perfect. So can you see the joints? Perfect for kiln dry sand. Now look at these. Boom. What are they? They at least double. So yeah, it looks to me as well. And normally when you get a bit stuck like this, if you ever come across something like this, you can obviously just tell from what was there previously. But all I seem to be pulling out is, it's like gritty sand, like sharp sand. Now, I mean, look, sharp sand would do a better job than kiln dried sand at draining, helping it drain away, but it's not right. You either put kiln dried sand or grit. So, yeah, there you go. So that's what I'm going to put in. Unfortunately though, I'm going to have to go back to base and get the grit, because I've got a load of sand on the van, which is now completely redundant. So let's get this tidied up, do all the edges, clean over here, get this line, clean next door's van, and then I'm going to go off and get the grit. Well, actually no, we'll put some sodium hypochlorite down, and then we'll go and get the grit. That's the plan. rinse down done. I did wonder whether I was going to have to treat this with SH, but I can see the start of black spot. It's very, very faint, but I need to nip that in the bud before it takes hold, so I am going to put a treatment on it. Just wondering how I'm going to keep my lovely new line, because obviously fluid doesn't stay in straight lines, but I'm thinking I'm going to soft wash up to about here with the X-Jet, and then I'm just going to brush it nice and neatly along my straight line. Let's have a look at it, shall we, from this side. Oh yes, that's pretty straight, you say so? Actually, I don't know, there's a little bit of a bow there. Anyway, marks out of 10 in the comments, please. Be kind, it's only a bit of fun. Slightly gone over then. What do you reckon? Straight? It's not, no. Damn, that is not straight, is it? Oh, it's a little bit wiggly, a little bit wobbly, sort of loses its sort of. So it just a bit. Oh, never mind. I'm sure the customer won't mind. It don't look bad there. It's not perfect though. Okay, let's give this 10-15 and then rinse it off. Then I've got to go back home and get my grit. That's come up lovely. Any sign of black spot that was starting to appear has absolutely been destroyed. So this will stay black spot free, sorry, for at least another 3 years, 2-3 years I'd say. How's that line looking? It's not perfect, almost there. Anyway, okay, so I am completely done except putting the grit in. So I'm going to pop back to base, get the grit, and I'll be done. I'm back. That's nearly dry now. Yeah, looking really good. So yeah, there's no way that these, look at the size of these joints, they're massive. And the problem is, they're just going to get, when the joints are that wide, oh here it comes, here we come, here we go. When the joints are that wide, when it rains, you're going to lose a load of sand anyway. I don't really understand why there was, oh I don't know, look, could be any number of reasons. So let's get this grit back in now anyway, what should have been in there in the first place. Get out of this for a few minutes. Whoa. It's hail. Blimey. Listen to that on the top of the bag. It's a hailstorm. I don't mind working out in the rain, but I'm not going to stand out in the hail. Anyway, I'll wait a few minutes and hopefully it will pass. Okay, I think that's gone. Like with most hailstorms, they don't last long. Right, let's carry on. Okay, that's starting to dry now, but it's not quite, it's still very, very patchy. But you can see that has come up lovely. Look how the grit has filled those joints perfectly. Perfectly. That was not meant for sand, that's for sure. They're just too wide. I've never come across that before where it had been filled with sand. But anyway, it's got what it's supposed to have in now, and it looks great. It's got a little bit more tidying up to do. I think it's going to rain again, and I'll do another walk about. Anyway, enough waffle, I'm nearly done. Okay, that's me done. Looking pretty nice. So I've done up all there. So yeah, this has come up really well. The customer's at work, so she'll see this when she gets back. I hope she likes it. Massive improvement, hey. So yeah, good result. Pleased with that. I treated that. That's come up really nice. That's me done. As always guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.